Hey boys and girls, I am going to try to do a video of the spiral practices and with an explanation. Maybe this will work a little bit better for you. I sure miss you guys. Here we go. Number 1 says, which statement is not true about all equilateral triangles? So remember, an equilateral triangle is going to be a triangle that has all equal sides and all equal angles, all congruent sides and all congruent angles. So if we read through the answer choices, we want the one that is not true. We are looking for a false statement. A says all the sides are congruent. So if it's an equilateral triangle, that is true. They would all be the same. B says all the angles measure 60 degrees. This is also a true statement because remember, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So 60 plus 60 plus 60, or 60 times 3 would give you 180 degrees. And letter C says the perimeter is 3 times one of the side lengths. Remember, perimeter would be the distance all the way around. So if you know one side to get the perimeter, you would multiply that by 3. So that is also a true statement. D says they have exactly one line of symmetry. A line of symmetry means that we can cut this piece in half and fold it. If we folded it up, it would look exactly the same on both sides. So we could do that right here. Okay, there's a line of symmetry, but look, if we turn our papers and we drew a line right here, we would also have another line of symmetry. So it has more than one line of symmetry. So that's a false statement. The answer is D. Number 2 says the cost of renting a bounce house for 8 hours is $99.72. So that's for all 8 hours, including the tax. Jeremy and 11 of his friends plan to equally share the cost of the rental. There are those words, equally share, that we've talked about all year. We know we're going to be dividing. What is the amount of each person will pay? So we're going to take the $99.72 and we're going to divide that by, look, Jeremy and 11 of his friends. That makes 12 people. So we're going to divide this by 12. Okay, when we're dividing with decimals, we know we're going to take the decimal and move it straight up. 12 will not go into 9. 12 will go into 99. How many times? 8 times. That's 96. We have 3 left over. We're going to bring down the 7. 12 goes into 37 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. We have 1 left over. We're going to bring down our 2. And now 12 goes into 12 one time with none left over. So each person would pay $8.31, which gives us answer choice F. Okay. Number 3, Natalie swam 8 2/3 lengths of the city pool during swim class. Marcus swam 10 5/10 lengths during class. How many more lengths of the pool did Marcus swim than Natalie? So here we know how many more means that we're going to be subtracting, okay? The issue is here we have a fraction and over here we have a decimal. So remember, your goal then is to look at your answer choices. The answer choices are written as fractions, which means we're going to have to convert this decimal to fraction. So remember, if you read this as 5/10, sorry about my videoing skills here, 5/10. 5/10 we should know is the equivalent to 1/2, right? So our fraction is going to be 1/2. So we're going to take 10 and 1/2 and subtract 8 2/3. Okay, remember, when you are adding or subtracting fractions, you must have a common denominator. So if you look at your denominators here, first question is, are they neighbors? And yes, they are. Remember that when they are neighbors, you're going to multiply them together. So 2 times 3 gives me 6. My new denominator will be 6. 3 times 2 gives me 6. And what we do on the bottom, we must do on the top. And 2 times 2 gives me 4. 2 times 3 is 6, so what I do on the bottom, I do on the top, and 1 times 3 is 3. Now, here's the issue. We cannot do 3 minus 4. So remember that we're going to have to borrow from this whole number. We're going to borrow 9, take away, it's going to be 9. We're going to borrow that 1 whole. We're going to add that 1 whole back over here in the form of a fraction, and that fraction will be 6/6, because remember, this fraction bar means to divide, and 6 divided by 6 would give us 1 whole. So we took the whole from here and added it here. We started off with 3/6. We have 6 more 6, so we're going to add those together. So now we're left with 9 and 9/6. Remember, this improper fraction is okay because once we subtract it out, it's going to fix itself. Minus 8 and 4/6. Okay, let's subtract 9 minus 4, 5/6, and 9 minus 8 gives me 1. Now look at your fraction. Can it be reduced? No, because they are neighbors. That's right. So 1 and 5/6 is going to be your final answer. The answer should be B. So number 1 was D, 2 F, 3 B. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll send another video tomorrow if this works. Miss you.